Man, it's incredible. Humans are humans. It's incredible. Like, fuck man, I really just wish people just wanted to like each other all the time. We could have so much fun. We could have so much fucking fun. It sucks. We could have so much fun. Coming to you live from Sydney, Australia. Yo, check out Opera House. Got that Opera House right out there, like what? That iconic building. On my way to Melbourne right now, gonna rip some fucking Australian faces off. I've been spending a lot of time on mindset. I don't like mindset because it feels fluffy. It feels a little too motivational speaker, and I don't love it, but the truth is, it fucking matters. Because the reason it matters is because it's the way you basically approach everything. You know, one of the biggest reasons I think I've been able to build good companies is I put enormous stress on leaders, managers of mine, to understand that they're not capable, if they are not capable of being the bigger woman and man in every situation, even if they are 100% right, they don't have the framework to be successful as a leader. This whole process real closely, and I've just been really looking forward to connecting. And if he chooses to, because I don't want to force anybody to do anything, the downtimes in his career to build relationships and infrastructure that lasts him for the 50, 70 years he lives after football.
Hey Gary, Babin, I'm Helena. I just met you at Sydney Airport very briefly before you guys got on your flight to Melbourne. And I sat on that flight so hyped that I'd run into you guys. And then I got home and opened Facebook. And so 2 years ago to this day was the first time I saw any of your content. And it was just before launching my own brand. And I need to say thank you for giving me the confidence and bravado to just be like, fuck it.
You here for a couple of shows?
Just one show and off to New York after.
Yeah?
Yep.
In and out?
In and out.
What do you know about Melbourne?
I've been here 3 times on business in the past when I grew up in the wine world.
Yeah.
I know the people are fucking awesome. And I know that there's good solid hustle. A negative to you is crazy to me. Insecurity at its finest. Like, it's just so stupid. Why would you be mad? You should be happy. Yeah. It should motivate you. I love seeing people win. Chris Sacca like crushing the investment game like during my era. Makes me pumped. He deserves it. He was right about Twitter, bought up all the secondary. He was right about Uber, early as shit. He was right about Instagram. Like, why would I be upset? You know? I love it.
Raise the bar for all of us.
You know what the best part is? It's like when you can get in that mindset when you love winning, but the only thing that you love more than winning is losing, then you're fucking dangerous. And you're just fucking, you've won either way before you've started. I love losing like 11-0 in like a one-on-one game, as long as I know there's more games to be had. like if AJ beats me 11-0 in the first of like 5, I'm like, this is perfect, you know?
Yep.
I don't know, I just don't get people. I just don't understand. Begrudging is such a flaw in stopping you from getting to where you want to get to. You're putting out negative energy, you're spending you're spending energy and time on other people that are winning, who are gonna win regardless of what you think. Winners win. The quicker you wrap your head around that, the more you don't spend any time on them and you move on and, you know? That's gonna be such a good line. Gotta give a huge shout out to Australian hotels. They've been nice as fuck. You agree, Babin? You've enjoyed them? I think Zach Nadler has been
Yes.
Zach, have you brought value to the vlog?
Every day.
Okay, I'm about to completely destroy the faces of every single person at this Melbourne talk. I'm just not even gonna be fucking around. Like, I'm gonna go 11 instead of 10 tonight. It allows me to start this talk with something I don't really talk a whole lot about. I think I once quoted it on Instagram, but other than that, I'm fascinated by people's need to justify their ambitions instead of just focusing on them themselves. There's so much insecurity in this system, which is what leads so many people to be fearful to take the jumps that they want to do because they're worried about what other people are gonna say about their failures. And I'm fascinated by that because no question my biggest strength was the self-esteem that my mom put inside of me and the environment that I grew up with and thick skin of being an immigrant and not having much and all the benefits that I had.
Dude, some kid you went to school emailed.
What?
Abel Franco said you got in a fist fight with him in middle school.
Holy shit, Abel Franco.
I'm reading this and I'm like, wait a second.
God almighty, this dude was my super friend. Super friend.
Forward you that?
Dude, this is one of my, yeah, forward it. That's one of my true fucking friends. Abel Franco. This is why the vlog's perfect. Abel fucking Franco, the best Abel. What you don't remember, and you remember, first of all, it's terrible to hear what happened to your mom. I remember your mom, and I'm so sorry. That's ridiculous. I'm emailing you in a little bit. What you don't remember is I came over your house for Survivor Series in 6th grade, and it was the fucking best. I remember everything about it. You were a tremendous WWF fan, and me, you, were I'm trying to think of, there was one other kid who actually, Regan, who died in a car accident in high school. I moved away as well, so did you. But I remember going to your house and watching that Survivor Series like yesterday, brother. I'm so fucking pumped that you just emailed me. I can't wait to reconnect. A true, there's not a lot of people I fully remember either from middle school back in the day in Edison, but you're one of them, brother. I'm so happy right now. I can't wait to connect. Is that literally you may make make sure he makes like, whatever story you tell, but if there's not, force 1/100th of a second of him in it, shit, how many people will reach out to you? Well, do you know what people don't know? They don't get? More people watch my vlog than the far majority of cable television shows. People don't get what's actually happening. They don't understand that a cable show has 37,000 actual watchers of their show. They don't get it. So you're gonna make like a 1-second appearance and like get hit up by like, there it is, that's it. And literally get email from like your 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Thompson. But it's really, really fascinating to me of how people spend their energy and their time. So much of it is what I would call defense work. Hedging against, justifying, explaining why, reacting to the market instead of reacting to what's going on in their own dome. Third speech in Australia. Saving the best for last. The framework of how I attack the game has so much more to do with the way I feel about my intent and how I'm going about doing it, and all these warm and fuzzy things that I tend to like to talk about. They're just strength, humility and empathy and gratitude, and all these warm emotional intelligence pillars are enormous strength. There's this huge disconnect right now with entrepreneurship. Let me tell you what entrepreneurship is. It's lonely. It's stressful. It's, difficult. It sounds great on paper until you realize when you have employees, you work for them, not they work for you. So many people are built on one pillar. Some arbitrage, something. Somebody's feeding them something, Facebook, Google, something's working, but it's a one-punch pony. And if you watch fighting, if you like UFC or boxing, once somebody figures out, it's every sport. You can go from highlight to fucking football to if you have one move, when the market figures it out, you're finished. And so many of the business and so many of the people that I'm analyzing right now have one move, and they don't realize that technology is about to take away that move, and they literally go from hero to zero in a heartbeat. My friends, It is time to get educated on what's actually happening. My friends, if you do not deeply, deeply, deeply understand how to market on Facebook and Instagram, please run the fuck out of here and go to Google and spend the next 400 hours watching videos and reading books and testing, because it is absolutely the underpriced place. I don't give a fuck about Facebook or Zucks. I could care less if it closed tomorrow. I care about where you spend attention, and it's underpriced. And it is very crystal clear. So please take advantage of this incredible era, because if you do not, somebody else will. And that's gonna come at your detriment. And the people here that really go all in will have it, and the people that don't will feel it. And to me, that's why I wanna come with this gusto here today, because to be very honest with you, I fully expect only 95% to do nothing about it. 95, you're pumped now. This feels good. I'm shooting the shit out of my energy directly in your fucking mouth, but next Thursday is gonna happen and you lose a client or something gets fucked up or you gotta pay some bill and then you don't go on the offense. And so I'm hoping for 3 or 4 people to email me in 2 years. I get it, man, and I've heard that my whole life, and guess what? People are just not executing, and it's so real. You know, it's so hard to believe something's happening, you know, when you don't see it, when you don't feel it, when you don't see and feel what I feel. I get it, because there's a lot of things in the world that I don't see and feel, and then they happen. People are like, I told you that plants didn't have as much protein as they used to. I'm like, what, plants have protein? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't, you know, there's a lot of shit I don't know. But there's one thing I know, and I've known it my whole life. I know what you're gonna do before you do it. And that's why I get to stand up here, and I'm telling you right the fuck now, Facebook and Instagram and voice, bet your fucking children's health on it. Thank you. I'm tired, which is great.
You just killed Australia in 36 hours.
We did fucking destroy Australia. We sliced Australia.
Yep.
Good trip.
Great to see you. We'll chat next week.
Yeah. Thank you so
home
much.
safe.
Hey, thanks for such a rock star week. It was
Thank you.
awesome fun. It was
Thank
so
you.
cool.
All right, guys. I know you've been waiting this whole Australia trip. I know you have, Babin. This is your first experience where a normal businessman turns into the world's greatest emerging superhero. Airport Gary, superheroes of the 21st century. It is officially Airport Gary. I love it.